Welcome to The Critical Path, Project Management and Leadership in Complex Environments, the podcast where we explore how leadership and project management come together to deliver complex projects when failure simply isn't an option. I'm your host, Isaac Alcaide. Welcome to episode number 7 of The Critical Path. Today we are focusing on something every project professional cares about: the skills that truly make a project manager great. Not average, not good, but great. Project management sits at the center of people, plans, money, risks, and expectations. Because of this, the role demands much more than technical knowledge or the ability to update a schedule. It requires a combination of human skills and practical judgment that help teams navigate uncertainty and deliver meaningful results. In this episode, we'll break down the top 5 skills that most consistently show up in high-performing project managers across industries. They are communication, stakeholder management, decision-making, leadership, and adaptability. We'll look at what each skill really means in simple terms, what it matters, and how it appears in day-to-day work. We'll also walk through a real-world example to show how these skills come together under pressure. Whether you are a new to project management or an experienced professional, these 5 skills form the foundation of long-term success, and mastering them can transform both your projects and your team. Okay, let's start with communication. Good communication is the single strongest predictor of project success. At its core, communication means making information clear, timely, and meaningful. It's not about sending more emails. It's about reducing confusion. Great project managers speak in a way that others understand. They avoid jargon. They explain why decisions are made, and they listen carefully. More importantly, they tailor that message to the audience. Engineers need different information than sponsors, right? And customers need different information than team members. When communication is strong, expectations are aligned, issues surface early, and trust grows. When communication is weak, everything becomes harder, even simple tasks. Stakeholder management. Every project involves people who care about the outcome: users, leaders, suppliers, regulators, team members, and many others. Managing stakeholders means understanding what each one needs, where they feel pressure, and how to keep them engaged. The best project managers take time to map stakeholders, build relationships, and speak with them regularly. They don't wait for conflict to appear. They know that many project problems start from misunderstanding or hiding concerns. Effective stakeholder management reduces resistance, improves collaboration, and supports smoother decision making. It creates a shared sense of ownership and helps the project move forward even during difficult stages. Decision making. Projects constantly require choices, which risks to accept, which tasks to prioritize, how to respond to delays, and when to challenge unrealistic expectations. A great project manager makes decisions based on evidence, not emotion, while still recognizing the human impact. Good decision making brings clarity. Instead of letting issues grow, strong project managers gather data, consult the right people, weigh the options, and take responsibility. But decision making also involves courage. Sometimes you must say no or present difficult truths. Sometimes you must choose between two imperfect options. What matters is staying transparent and focusing on the project's long-term goals. Leadership in project management is not about authority. It's about setting direction, creating energy, and helping people do their best work. Great project managers motivate teams through trust and respect, not fear. They listen to concerns, remove obstacles, and ensure that everyone understands the purpose of the project. Leadership also means modeling the behaviors you expect from others. Reliability, honesty, curiosity, and calm under pressure. A strong leader keeps a team focused, confident, and resilient, even when the project becomes complex or stressful. Finally, adaptability. No project goes exactly as planned. Markets change, requirements shift, equipment fails, and unexpected risks appear. That's why adaptability is essential. Adaptable project managers stay flexible. They are not attached to one plan. They are attached to the outcome. When reality changes, they adjust, replan, communicate, and keep moving. Adaptability also means being open to new ideas and finding solutions in creative ways. It helps teams stay motivated during uncertainty and prevents stress from turning into paralysis. I have a real world example. A delayed software deployment. Imagine a project manager named Sarah leading a team responsible for delivering a new internal software system for a large company. The system will improve reporting and decision making for hundreds of employees. The project has a tight deadline because the old system is being retired. 2 months before the go-live date, Sarah receives unexpected news. A key supplier cannot deliver a critical software module on time. The delay is likely to push the whole project back by 6 weeks. This is where the 5 skills come into action. Sarah does not hide the issue or wait for more information. She communicates the situation clearly and factually to both the internal team and senior stakeholders. She explains what has happened, what is at risk, and what information she's still gathering. Because she has built trust over time, people listen and stay calm. She then sets up short daily check-ins to ensure everyone involved stays aligned as new details emerge. Sarah understands the different stakeholders. What I want to say is Sarah understands that different stakeholders have different concerns. For example, the IT department worries about security. Finance is concerned about cost. End users worry about training and disruption. Senior leaders worry about reputational impact. Sarah meets with each group separately to understand their priorities. By doing this, she identifies areas where expectations can be adjusted, and she builds support for whichever mitigation plan will be chosen. Sarah evaluates 3 possible options. Number 1, wait for the supplier and delay the go live. Number 2, build a temporary workaround. Number 3, switch to an alternative supplier. She works with technical experts to understand the implications of each option. She compares cost, time, risk, and impact. After weighing everything, she recommends building a temporary workaround that covers 80% of the functionality, allowing the project to meet the original go-live date while the final module is completed later. She presents the rationale clearly, outlining both benefits and risks. Stakeholders accept the proposal because the reasoning is transparent. Sarah knows the team is stressed. The delay has frustrated everyone and the workload is increasing. She brings the team together, acknowledges the challenge, but reminds them of the purpose of the project and why the work matters. She makes sure workloads are balanced and encourages open discussion. Her calm tone helps the team regain confidence. People offer creative solutions because they feel safe to speak up. The workaround requires changes to the schedule, new testing plans, and updated training materials. Sarah works with the team to quickly revise the roadmap. She communicates the new plan widely and ensures that every change is traceable. Throughout the next 2 months, new minor problems appear. But because adaptability is part of the project's culture, they are addressed rapidly. The project goes live on time and the missing module is added smoothly several weeks later. This example shows how the 5 skills work together. No single skill would have been enough, but combined, they help the team navigate uncertainty and deliver successfully. Now, it's time for me to reflect about about these 5 competencies, 5 skills. And let's go through them. When we look at high-performing project managers, we often find that their greatest strength are not technical tools, but human skills. Communication builds clarity. Stakeholder management builds trust. Decision-making creates movement. Leadership inspires teams. Adaptability keeps the project alive when conditions change. These skills reinforce each other. Strong communication supports better decisions. Good leadership encourages stakeholders to collaborate. Adaptability helps teams stay motivated during difficult periods. The most important insight is that these skills can be learned, no matter your background. You don't need to be naturally charismatic or extremely experienced. You simply need to practice. Listen more, speak clearly, ask questions, reflect on your decisions, and stay open to change. Over time, these habits shape you into a project manager who others want to follow. Someone who brings stability, energy, and direction. To conclude, great project managers are not defined by the software they use or the templates they follow. They are defined by how they work with people, how they respond to uncertainty, and how they guide teams through complexity. In this episode, we explore the 5 essential skills that form the foundation of a strong project leadership: communication, stakeholder management, decision-making, leadership, and adaptability. These skills help project managers stay effective in any environment, from digital projects to engineering programs, from small teams to complex high-risk delivery. If you focus on developing these skills consistently, you will not only deliver better projects, but you will also become a more trusted, confident, and influential leader. And that is the real power of project management. Thanks for listening to The Critical Path: Project Management and Leadership in Complex Environments. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow or rate the show on Spotify and share it with colleagues who work where reliability matters most. See you on the next episode of The Critical Path.